welcome back to the Elephant Lounge. I'm your host Tuesday, and I want to thank you for joining me again. I'm going to take a break from Leaving Neverland, and I want to talk about Jaclyn Hill. So yes, I have the guilty pleasure of watching YouTube beauty gurus and their drama. Back in the 80s and 90s, we had soap operas, and today we have beauty gurus and all of their drama. Now, I didn't say anything about James Charles, but I do want to say something about Jaclyn Hill because, look, I do have a background in chemistry. I have a theory about what I think might be happening and what is going on, and I want to kind of bring some comfort to everyone. Hopefully, that's my goal. This is just my opinion. Please understand. I do not have the lipsticks in front of me. I did not order them. 15 years ago, I would totally buy a lipstick for $18 because drugstore products sucked back then. But nowadays, no. Drugstore has great products and great colors. So yeah, I'm gonna go the cheap route, especially when it comes to lipstick. But that being said, those of you that don't know Jaclyn Hill, she is a beauty guru. She's been doing YouTube videos for a number of years, and she's been pimping Morphe products for the last 3 or 4 years. I do have the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, which I love, by the way. So if you don't have that, you should get that. That actually is a good palette. That being said, she finally decided to release her own makeup line, and this started with a collection of 20 nude lipsticks. Now, this just happened, I think, May 30th, May 31st. It has been a complete show, you guys. People are reporting all kinds of problems. Tiny little holes, lumpy, gritty material found inside the lipstick, little fibers or hairs, a smell that's coming from some of them. So this is causing people a lot of concern. Jaclyn has not really said anything about it. She did recently, like within the last few hours, I guess, say that she will be breaking her silence, but she wants to know everything that happened, etc., etc. So here is what I think happened. I believe that when this formula was made, whoever the chemist was who put together this formula, they did not anticipate the side reactions that would occur properly. So what I mean by this is when you go into a lab, you write down all of the things and the materials that you're going to be working with. You depict all of the reactions that are going to take place. That includes the main reactions that you anticipate, and then from there, you predict the side reactions that are going to occur. What I believe happened here is that whoever worked with this formula possibly got lazy, assumed that all of the material in this lipstick was basic standard lipstick type materials, and they didn't take the extra step to go over what side reactions could possibly occur. The gritty stuff that people are seeing inside these liquids is likely a precipitate that formed, meaning two materials came together and formed a precipitate, a small hard material. And somewhere along the line, one of these side reactions produced gaseous molecules. So when the lipstick was poured, the gaseous molecule was trapped, and it would eventually release itself, which leaves behind these pinholes that you see in the lipstick. That's a gaseous molecule escaping. That's what it left. And as I said, the grit is, again, that's a result of a side reaction. The fibers, I don't know, okay? That is the result of some other foreign contamination. So this means somebody is not wearing the proper equipment. When you're in a lab, typically you're required to wear a hairnet, goggles, you have gloves on of some kind, which will be nitrile or latex, and you have to have a lab coat on as well as booties. Typically, they encourage you to wear something underneath your lab coat that would be shed free. So like scrubs, for instance. People like to wear scrubs in a lab because that material is smooth. It's not going to shed everywhere. Somebody was not wearing proper lab attire. That's the only thing I can think of when it comes to those fibers. As far as the Play-Doh smell, again, I believe this is something that happened with the fragrance when those other side reactions occurred that were not properly anticipated by whoever was running this lab. So there are a number of things that could have gone wrong here. Did somebody make a last minute change to the formula? Was somebody trying to cut corners because maybe they ran out of a material and decided to substitute with another material, and that's what produced these side reactions? Could it be somebody was trying to save money and they substituted a different, cheaper material for something else? Or did they have a new employee that just didn't know what the hell they were doing? There are a myriad of reasons why this could have happened, but ultimately, I think that's what people are seeing, are side reactions that were not anticipated on prior to the production. This does mean that while these lipsticks are not aesthetically pleasing or satisfactory in any way, I don't believe they're going to hurt you. I don't think you're going to be sick or ill or anything like that. To be on the safe side, obviously, don't use them. They do need to be recalled. There's no doubt in my mind. And if it's true that these batch numbers, and they're all the same batch numbers, what I'm hearing, that is grossly irresponsible. Jaclyn Hill needs to find a new lab. So I guess my point is twofold. Something happened at this lab that was irresponsible. Jaclyn needs to come out and she needs to just throw it all on the table and let everyone know what's going on. I don't mind that maybe we don't know every little detail. I understand that maybe she's not going to tell us everything, but just don't flat out lie with stupid lies like the technicians were wearing white cotton gloves during quality control. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. And I mean, something happened, don't get me wrong. Somebody wore something, but it wouldn't be white cotton gloves. Like, you can lie to us, Jaclyn, but just don't tell us stupid lies, if that makes any sense. So this is my theory about what happened. Take it for what you want to take it. I could be wrong. I don't have the lipsticks in front of me. I understand that. And I did see Raw Beauty Christie's video, which is really, really good. And you all should check it out. I guess my point is, I think maybe there's a little bit too much hysteria. It does suck. It is subpar quality. They do need to be replaced. Don't get me wrong. But at the same time, I don't think anyone's going to die from it, if that makes sense. That's just my take on it. And I'm sure I will be back with more Leaving Neverland, but I just had to opine on this because I don't know, I just had to. I will talk to you soon.